Disney just shook up their Marvel Phase 4 movie release dates. Disney just announced a series of movie release date changes. These affect the entire release schedule for Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The first change is for Black Widow, which was going to open in May but was delayed due to the coronavirus pandemic. That movie will now take the date originally occupied by the Eternals, November 6th, 2020. This then causes a chain reaction for the next few years on the MCU schedule, as several movies now move down one seat and take the spot of the next MCU movie on the schedule. So we have the Eternals moving to February 12th, 2021, which was when Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings was to have opened. Shang-Chi now takes the May 7th, 2021 date that had belonged to Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. The Doctor Strange sequel moves to November 5th, 2021, which bumps Thor, Love and Thunder to February 28th, 2022. Now, Black Panther 2 remains slated for May 8th, 2022 because you don't mess with Wakanda, Wakanda forever. While Captain Marvel 2 shifts ahead 2 weeks to July 8th, 2022. The only MCU movie we didn't hear about is Spider-Man 3, but we can expect to soon hear that Sony will be moving that movie off its date, July 16th, 2021. So what do we make of all of this? Well, as we all know, each MCU release usually tees up the next one, so this means they have to maintain their original release order. So moving Black Widow meant everything else had to move too. Once the pandemic caused movie theaters to close, this kind of massive reschedule seemed inevitable. Now, this does raise the question of what this may mean for the Disney Plus MCU shows. As Kevin Feige revealed at Comic-Con, going forward, all MCU movies and shows will be closely connected and affect one another. So if Black Widow is no longer coming out before the Falcon and the Winter Soldier in August, that may mess up their plans. Now, we don't actually know if those two releases are going to connect, but assuming they do, it wouldn't be a surprise to see the Falcon and the Winter Soldier get pushed back and then WandaVision and so on. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier had to cancel a shoot in Prague, so that show might not even be done by August anyway. But as of now, that's just pure speculation. There was even more speculation, some internet speculation, that Disney might release Black Widow and other big movies on Disney Plus, but it seems clear now that the studio will not be going that particular route. Just as concerns over the coronavirus were growing last month, IGN spoke with a major studio executive who wishes to remain anonymous, and they explained that studios would rather hold big movies months, a year, or more to ensure they can rack up big box office dollars. That makes sense if you're into making money, and they're into making money. And now we see that Disney is indeed saving their big releases for later rather than dropping them on Disney Plus. With that said, Disney did announce their plans to release Artemis Fowl on Disney Plus instead of putting it out in theaters. Now, the film is a smaller scale movie that wasn't exactly a guaranteed hit like the MCU movies are, so it makes sense they'd pivot that particular film to their streaming service and let it die over there. And of course, no conversation about movie delays is complete without the New Mutants. This film is cursed, y'all. Disney made no mention of the Fox X-Men spinoff, so we still have no clue when we'll get to see it, but that's not exactly news now, is it? So, what do you make of this seismic shift in the MCU release schedule? Let us know your thoughts and feelings down below. Thanks for watching. As always, guys, for more news from IGN Now, check out the real reason Steve Carell left the office and what's going on with the release date for The Last of Us Part 2. And be sure to follow and subscribe to IGN wherever you like to watch.